Hear me out. Lovie Smith for DC. What's up, Vikings Nation, and welcome to the Minnesota Vikings Syndicate. I'm your host, Trey Wicks. Now, look, we just fired Ed Donatell, and, well, the writing was on the wall basically the entire season. Our defense was atrocious, 31st ranked defense in the National Football League. You can't have that, especially when you have one of the most explosive offenses, right? So we had to get rid of Ed. I had a weird feeling we were going to keep him. However, that wasn't the case. We fired old Ed Donatell. So who's going to take his place? I have one name in mind. At first, I said Brian Flores. However, my buddy brought up this guy, Lovie Smith. Yeah, hear me out, okay? I know it doesn't seem all glamorous and, stuff like that, but at the same time, this dude has been pretty good when it comes to the defensive side of the ball, all right? Now, look, Lovie Smith, okay, has been known as a defensive-minded coach, having played linebacker in college and consistently finding success on that side of the ball throughout his tenure in the NFL. Smith's defensive identity is mostly linked to the Tampa 2 defense he helped make famous with Tony Dungy and Monty Kiffin in the late 1990s. However, this is an oversimplification of Smith's coaching philosophy. Smith has utilized numerous concepts at each coaching stop, including cover 1 and cover 3 strategies, as well as both man and zone coverages, and has found success in doing so. Now, in 13 of Smith's 18 seasons coaching in the NFL, he has helped form a top 10 defense according to Football Outsiders DVOA, which takes into account numerous factors including strength of opponent. Now, I say Lovie Smith also because there's 3 reasons of why his defenses are so stellar, or actually top 10 defenses, at least 13 out of his 18 seasons. Look, he's a defensive-minded guy, so let's talk about these 3 things, all right? The first one being pressure from the defensive line. The first tenet to a Lovie Smith defense is a disruptive front four to pressure the quarterback. Despite having one of the lowest rates of blitzing in the league, Smith has coached a team into the top 10 in terms of total sacks 9 times. Okay? This allows the rest of the defense to drop into coverage to prevent big plays. From Warren Sapp to Leonard Little to Julius Peppers and now Gerald McCoy, or used to be Gerald McCoy, Smith has had a defensive lineman exceed 8 sacks in a season 20 times. Okay? Think about that. Now, the second reason is defensive takeaways. Coach Smith has stressed to his players the importance of taking the ball away from the opposing team's offense to his players each year, and it shows. Smith's team has been put in the top 10 of terms of forcing turnovers 10 times, okay? Including finishing first overall in 2003 with the St. Louis Rams, as well as in 2006 and 2012 with the Chicago Bears. No other current coach has more than 8 top 10 appearances or more than 1 first place finish. So Smith, he knows what he's doing when it comes to takeaways. And last but not least, extraordinary linebackers. Okay? The Will and Mike, weak outside linebacker and middle linebacker, respectively, are arguably the most important players in Coach Smith's defense. Smith played linebacker at Tulsa and started his NFL career as a linebackers coach. So it's only appropriate that he has helped shape superstars at this position. Now, throughout his career, Smith has emphasized athleticism and versatility at the position, which we have in Brian Asamoah. Lovie Smith coached linebackers, tallied 352 passes defended over 18 seasons, which was only surpassed by 2 teams over that period, from Derek Brooks and Hardy Nickerson to Brian Urlacher and Lance Briggs. Linebackers have earned 18 Pro Bowl selections under Coach Lovie Smith. The Buccaneers, or I guess that doesn't really matter here, but this was from their article talking about his defense and what it actually brings to store. And if this is what we're going to get out of Lovie Smith, man, I want him in the building instantly. Hire that man now. We want Lovie Smith. We need this defense to completely make a change for the better. The past couple seasons, it's been awful. We get beat deep. We're not blitzing enough. We're not getting pressure on the quarterback. We're not getting those takeaways, even though we were early in the season. We were in the second half of the season. But however, give me Lovie Smith. I think he'll make this defense instantly better. And who knows? Who knows? Maybe we can have another trip to the playoffs and maybe even further this time. So, hey, you guys let me know in the comments what you want. I want Lovie Smith. Do you think it's a good fit, or do we go a different direction like a Brian Flores or yada yada? Let me know below. Also, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It would be much, much appreciated. Have a great rest of your day, folks, and SKOL Vikings.